when you're not being supported by your own family, this can really run deep. It can be very painful on a lot of different levels. I mean, of course, it never feels good to be supported, right? But when there's that family level, there's that expectation, shouldn't my own family be supporting me? And this can run deep. It can go back to childhood, especially if you felt that you never really were supported or at least given what you need. So let's do some EFT tapping together to help process some of the emotion, some of the pain around this, because this can be a place where it's very easy to get stuck and stewing on it and not feel like you can get past it. So let's go to the side of the hand, tuning in for a moment and repeating after me. Even though my own family's not supporting me, and this is really painful, it's disappointing, and it hurts. And I choose to have compassion for myself as best I can. And even though my own family is not supporting me right now, they are not giving me the time or encouragement or belief that feels like it would really help me out. And it's really painful. And I'm choosing to honor myself and what I'm feeling right now. And even though my own family is not supporting me now, maybe it feels like they never really supported me. And that hurts on a lot of different levels. There's a deep pain there. And even if part of me has tried to say, well, get over it, or I don't need them anymore, there's some core pain there. And I choose to honor myself where I'm at and choose to dedicate this time to look at this directly with compassion for myself and my process. I'm going through the points now. My own family is not supporting me. They are just not helping. They might even be actively discouraging me, putting me down. They might even be saying things out loud that are making it very clear they do not have my back. They are not supporting me. And this may run back to childhood. And this can be very painful. And there may have been a time where I said to myself, well, you know what? If they're not going to support me, I'll just do it on my own. Or I will show them. Or who needs them anyway? But I'm also noticing that that might be coming from a wound, from pain. Because it's not due to weakness or any kind of flaw with me. We are just born into families. And as human beings, there is a built-in expectation of being supported or cared for. We are mammals. We depend on our parents for survival from the moment we are born. So this is a part of my being, at least in the beginning, that really expects and needs different levels of support. And And it might have been so painful to not get that, or to not be getting it now, that perhaps, even on an unconscious level, something says, well, there must be something wrong with me. What is it about me that my own family's not even supporting me? And I want to imagine that someone I really love or care about were to come to me and say, you know, my family's not really supporting me. I must be really messed up. I must be a terrible person. And I would likely support that person I care about. Say, it's not you. It doesn't make you a horrible person. People are complicated. Parents have issues. Parents and families are people. And on an intellectual level, I might realize that. But that young part of me that feels like something is wrong. They should be supporting me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with them? That's the part I want to look at with compassion. The way I would support a friend. Validating, yes, this hurts. Yes, it's painful when your family doesn't support you. It's natural to feel that way. And it's understandable that you might want to rebel against that. But maybe even that keeps the cycle going. To try to say, well, who needs them and I don't need them? It's coming from a place of just wanting to escape that pain. And I am open to the possibility that this pain can be addressed directly. And most importantly, I am opening up to the possibility that it does not depend on my family changing their ways, apologizing, or anything of the sort to begin to resolve this pain. Because I have no idea if they will ever do that. But I choose to liberate myself from any belief or deeply unconscious programming. It says, I can never really feel okay until they change or support me. That may have been true when I was much younger. But I'm giving support and attention to that young part of myself that gets really activated when they're not supporting me. And being present now, in a way, says, yeah, it hurts. But it is possible that you can begin to feel safe and okay. That I can begin to feel what it feels like to be supported by all sorts of other sources. Whatever I might believe in, even if it's other people I might encounter or know, or something beyond the physical, that I can feel supported by, open to exploring, that it's possible to actually feel support. And I choose to look for feeling supported where I can get it. If it's not going to come from my family, then let's explore where we can get it. Processing the pain of that unmet expectation, and also allowing myself to discover and be open to feeling supported by whatever means necessary, whatever means available. Even if I can't immediately perceive it or think of it, I'm open to it existing and to finding it. All right, let's take a breath. Open a few doors of possibility there. And, depending on how deep it runs and what may have happened with your family, if you're aware that there's other things you might need to process in a deeper way, I encourage you to investigate that, perhaps work with a practitioner depending on what might be involved. I hope this can help support you in your process. If you're interested in connecting with me, there's some links in the description, as well as some free resources there to further explore how I approach this work. So hope this supports you. Please stay in touch, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.